There's a hint of autumn in me as September draws to a close. My memories of a ballet recital are starting to fade with summer. However... Hey, hey! I'm having trouble turning cleanly when I do a pirouette. What should I do? What should I do? Pirouette? Well... I've seen my fire stoked with my classmates on seeing their idol go all out to recital. I'm still burning. She's better than me with turns on Fudce and pirouettes, so... As I'm watching my class, the president turns to Chidori. Takasaki-san, could you help her out? Yeah, of course. Interesting, I noticed she's now started wearing her hair like that. I wonder why. To be fair, it really does suit her, actually. She's a bit taciturn, but she rarely lets her emotions show on her face, but... Sorry. Will you treat me, Chidori? Of course. Can you show me your pirouette? Compared to before, there's a marked difference in the expression she's giving off. She watches with serious expression, and the elder Sasaki sister stands on tiptoes and uses her arms to pull herself around in a spin. There's a line in the movie Sanjuro. You're like a drawn sword, sharp and marked without a sheath. You cut well, but swords are kept in their sheaths. With a core of her personalities and change, it's as though the sharp edges before that she bore are gone. Which is why... How was that? Oh, you're swinging your arm as well to facilitate a turn. You're moving your head too. You need to lengthen your neck. Lengthen my neck? Pretty sure it's already long enough. She puts her hand to her throat and tilts her head quizzically. Yuri narrows her eyes and patiently explains what she means. Everyone else has started to warm up to her too. People no longer go out their way to avoid her. They talk to her without hesitation, and she responds in kind. In fact, it feels like I'm one who's not changing. Change, huh? Every morning she helps me dress and then brings me breakfast. Takes me to class and we sit through our morning lessons. We have a lunch in our room and go back for more lessons. If either of us has something to do after class, we accompany the other one until closing time. Then it's back to the dorms for dinner, after which she helps me bathe. Our daily routine is just the same as before. No, there's one thing that's different. Chidori has taken over helping me bathe from Sister Basket. Yeah, that one thing. The ballet recital's over and done with, and turns into a lingering memory as September moves leisurely on. Time passes by and our daily life remains the same. No, what I'm doing is the same, but for the passage of time itself is changing. When you're struggling with someone and something, time becomes a cage and days pass sluggishly. When you're filled with hopes and dreams, time flies by. You will become more and more aware you can never get it back. Our bodies are changing and our hearts. The ballet recital's finished. I enjoy a languid period inside a time's cage. While Chidori, for her part, is flustered to find it rushing past. It's immediately after the ballet recital's over that I first realise how Chidori is trying to change. We inherited the job of looking after rabbits from Yatsuro-senpai. While she's giving him their hay, I go for a watering can and bring it back, cringing as it soaks my knees. Hand over can and Chidori pours fresh water into her drinking bowls. I'm thinking of pursuing ballet seriously. First, I don't really understand what she's saying. You already take ballet lessons more seriously than anyone else. My Amitié partner elaborates. I'm thinking of leaving the academy and pursuing ballet seriously again. She says it without any emotion. Her words hit me like a ton of bricks, and I remain silent. Or rather, I open and close my mouth like a fish, but unable to find the right response, I finally settle on saying nothing at all. However, want to go visit Secret Lake again? Found myself instinctively ducking the issue in order to put off having to respond properly. I did it! That was right, wasn't it? Yes. That's it. Focus on a single spot and you won't get dizzy. Joy speaks to her like she's tutoring a little kid. She instructs her to keep going over while it's fresh in her memory and walks over to me. Can I get a drink? Sure. Here you go, princess. Smiles at my joke, takes a proffered flask, and gulps down firstly what's inside. Gazing at the wide throat, I know I'll have to give her my conclusion soon. Thank you. When I fail to take the plastic back, she looks at me with a strange expression, both confused and somewhat melancholy. I look back at my Amitié partner. So, about the Suoh Lake. Want to go on the next day off? I turn over my bed for what feels like 100th time this night. Every time I close my eyes, I find myself wondering about what the heck I'm going to say tomorrow. I know I was trying to get this over with, but didn't mean it to be tomorrow. She had known when her next day off was this Sunday, in other words tomorrow, but if I had patience to escape the limbo, I'd just thrown out of there without thinking. Just need to be honest with myself. How hard can it be? I think to myself, as soon as we meet, I want to get rid of her. After spending a bit of time together, I was so fed up with her, I wanted to go on even more. But now, can't imagine life without her. The idea we'd only be together until we graduate is enough to bring my spirits down. But should we quit before then? Thought I understood how Shirahane felt, but I guess I really didn't get it. I've been getting fed up at Shirahane for being such a girl. I thought she'd just hurry up and forget about Kosaka, but now when I'm in the same position, I feel like I finally understand. I give Shirahane a push, telling her to be honest about her feelings and find out the reason why Kosaka had quit. My situation's different. Is it okay for me to be honest? My Amitié partner has transferred here because she was suffering from an ailment known as Alice in Wonderland syndrome. But her symptoms have now cleared. She's no longer receiving respect of her underclassmen. Which means there's no more reason for her to stay here. No reason. For to tamp down any selfishness on my part, the conclusion I come to is that this is for best, but answer weighs on heavily on me, making my chest hurt, like the squeeze of a vice. And then a long heavy sigh, night passes without me sipping a wink. The day of reckoning draws, and the weather detestably good. Just like the last time we were here, the Emerald Lake is calm and still, the trees cast cool shadows. Still hot out. It was a good idea to come here. Seeing Chidori in such unusually high spirits has the opposite effect on my mood, because I know that this time together can't last forever. Hey, should I take the boat out again? Nah, let's cool down for a bit. It's hot for September. We move under the shadow of a tree and stare out of the lake together. A gentle breeze ruffles Chidori's hair, bringing that lovely scent of peaches wafting over. I turn my gaze away from the water and instead look at Chidori's handsome profile. What's the matter? You can't take your eyes off of me. To be fair, no, I can't. It's just hard to know where to look when someone's standing next to you in their underwear, or whether it's a real feast of the eyes. Really? And take a good look. She spins around for me. The dappled sunlight falling through her foliage dances across her body. It's captivating. An inescapable feeling of emptiness swallows me up. Congratulations on your escape from a Hotel California. Huh? You can check out any time you like, but you can never leave. I meant to wait for the right time to broach the subject, but I can't stop myself. I see. So you were listening. You told me before you came to the academy unwillingly, right? You were sent away because of a problem with your eyes. But you're cured now. It seems like you're putting to rest any issues you had with your underclassmen. Working towards your original goal is the right way forward. You should... She cuts me off, although her tone lacks strength. When I look up at her, she appears to be deep in thought. When my parents forced me to come here, I thought they were abandoning me. Like an old custom known as Ubasute, where people live there to give their parents in the mountains to die. Living here has been like being set in a movie. Nothing looked real to me. Of course it didn't. After all, I felt I'd been abandoned, she murmurs, her eyes narrowing. But while I was living out my grey life here, the colours gradually started to return. Because I was spending it together with you, Erika. Emotion melts from me with a sight of a smile, and I found myself unable to speak. That's no good. This girl, she's arrogant, easy to take things the wrong way, acts like she doesn't give two hoots about anyone else yet. So, I may have said I was thinking about going out in the real world and pursuing ballet, but I'm thinking about it ever since, and you're so kind. She's really such a kind girl. Here at the last moment she's chosen to hide her true feelings and tell a sweet lie out of concern for me, the one who would be left behind. My family were kind too. They took such good care of me despite my legs, despite the incessant cynicism. That kindness was painful in its own way. Like what you spoke about the night after we'd done the recitation? Yeah. My parents really got me. Although since they were often at work instead of being around the house, it's usually two sisters who took care of me. My older sister did a really good job of assisting me, and when we were alone together, my middle sister taught me a lot about life. But then, before I left the academy, something happened. I overheard a secret conversation between my sisters. My older sister confessed she was relieved I was going away, but she would no longer have to care for me. My older sister criticised her for feeling that way. I'd heard it all, heard her owning up to her true feelings. That's awful. I was shocked, but it wasn't awful. My sister has her own life, I couldn't stand the thought of her giving up on her dreams because of me. I go on to explain how, if after that we'd continue to pretend to have a perfectly sister relationship, it would have been detrimental to both me and her. I'm glad she took off the mask of Fudce's elder sister, heroically caring for a sibling. I'm glad she chose her own happiness. Which is why you don't have to lie to yourself either. Chidori. I'm not lying. I've already given up on it, but you want to mend things for your parents, don't you? You want to do ballet more when you get to here, am I right? Things my parents are already. Don't give up like I have. You're doing well. And deep down, every parent out there cares for a child. Chidori bursts into tears and throws her arms around my neck, clings to me, smile and stroke her head. They enrolled you here because they were worried about you. Go show them you're better now. Put their minds at ease. Erika, I gently stroke her hair as she stumbles over her words, trying to form a sentence. My beloved Amitie partner. I always wanted a real family. People I could confide in, and they in me. I'm sure what I'm feeling right now is my first love. But I think of you as that family. I put a lid on those feelings and label them that way instead. If I don't. Family. That's right. I don't really want to let you go, but if we're family, we're always connected no matter where we are or what we're doing, right? I'd only hold Chidori back, stopping her from spreading her wings. You'll come visit me after you've graduated, won't you? Of course I will. I'd force my way in even if you told me not to see you. I laugh when my trembling voice betrays me. Your face is a mess, Erika. You'll want to talk. We embrace, sobbing like children, and make a promise to one another. And that promise That promise will be our secret. We see it through. When we leave school and go into the world myself with a bunch of spider lily in hand, I'll go to her. To my precious family, my Amitie. And that is it. I enjoyed that one. Nice song as well. Very soft and melancholy. And it was kind of a soft and melancholy ending, really, wasn't it? I'm not sure if I got a true ending or a good ending or whatever. It looked like a good ending to me. But you know what? I don't care about the endings. I care about enjoying the characters and the story they lay out to me after the choices I make. And I could go back and play for a different ending again if I need to. But the thing is, playing the game, enjoying the story, enjoying the characters. As to what comes next, I'll be honest, I'm not sure. I do actually have a next game. I actually bought it yesterday in a Steam sale. I'm not sure I'll do that immediately after this one. I may have a break of another game for a bit. But for now, as it says there, Finn. Gallery. Always like to look at the gallery. Comic? None of his voices work except endings, apparently. More Than Friends ending. I'm not sure if that's a good one or a bad one. I'll have to look it up. But for now, I say thank you very much for watching. Join in next time for something different. I don't think it's going to be more flowers. Have a wonderful day, and bye-bye.